Well, good morning, fam, and welcome back to another edition here at Slimy Green Garage. You can see we got the truck and we got the trailer hooked up today, and it's a little overcast today. It's only supposed to be in the 60s, which is a nice reprieve because the last couple of days have been pretty warm. Anyway, today, because we don't have enough projects already, we're going to go take a look at a 1969 Mustang Coupe. And I guess we'll see if we pick it up or not. You never know when you go to look at something once you get there if it's going to be what you want. But why not just go take a look? Could be a fun car. Let's find out. Hope you're having a great day. Let's get on the road. You know what the cool thing about taking drives like this is you never know what you're going to see. Kind of a neat little, looks like baseball field over there. We're coming into El Dorado Springs maybe, is that what we're supposed to pronounce it like? But when I was passing through here earlier, oh look, we got some Amish buggies out today. And I believe up at this car dealership they're supposed to be having a car show today. We won't be stopping, but as we come up here, oh yeah, got some nice rides sitting out there today. Oh, they're all looking at us driving by too. That's funny.
Turn left onto Missouri 82 East, south of Main Street.
So you heard it there. In a quarter mile, turn west onto 82 East. We're making progress. We've got something on the trailer. And if you look out the back window, yep, that's right, folks. I guess you're gonna have to wait till we get home to take a closer look.
At the light, turn left onto Missouri 82
Pretty
East,
excited
south Main
here.
Street.
We're gonna have to come to a stop and wait at the stoplight. So, anywho, drive's going well. We're having a good day. Still overcast, nice and. I'm not going to say it's cold out, it's just cool, it's just right. Are they going to give me time to get through here?
Continue on Missouri 82 East for 23 miles.
How many miles? A bajillion? Hopefully not. Alright, well, I just wanted to let you know that the drive's going smooth, that we do, in fact, have a 1969 Mustang Coupe on the back of the car. Guy that I bought it from did a lot of good work on it. Nice guy. It needs a lot of work yet. He did put in some new floor pans, new trunk pan, new quarter panels, and they need some work, but it's something that we can work with. We'll see. Like I said, when we get it back home, eventually we'll get it on the hoist and we'll get it up in the air, and then we'll really be able to tell how extensive of work we're going to have underneath the car. It's going to be quite a bit, but you know what? We're not in a hurry, so we're going to take our time. And you know what? You don't see a whole lot of the 69 Mustangs out driving around, so I think this will be a fun one for us to do. But yeah, I guess I'm just going to keep driving. You guys just have to wait till I get home. All right, Dan. Okay, well, we made it home. We got the inspection done on the car. Thankfully today we can get the title taken care of first of the week. But as you can see, we did end up picking up this 1969 Mustang Coupe. And you know, the car needs a ton of work, but it's got good style. Pretty excited about it. But I just thought I'd do a walk around before we get it into the shop where it's going to sit for a while. What do you think? We got a custom ratchet strap. Keep that trunk lid held down in place. You can see both sides there. We've got some body rot. Like I said, it's had new quarters put in. Metal work needs to be done on those, and like I said, quite a bit of metal work underneath as far as getting everything welded in proper. Inside of the car, there's not a whole lot in there right now. Yep. As you can see, we got our bucket seats. We got the revolutionary Grant GT steering wheel that every teenager back in the 80s dreamed of, and now I just wish it was stock. We got some new window cranks, but I hear the guy I bought this car from said windows are just kind of sitting on the track, so there's lots to do on the inside of this here Mustang. But we got it. Obviously you can see those new floor pans. You know, we're gonna have to massage those some, get them welded in proper, and then seam seal it. But I mean, it's a Mustang. You know, they're not my favorite car, but my first car was a 67. Will you open? No, I can't even open the hood. I can't even show you what's underneath. I don't think this badge is supposed to be right in the center of the grill. But considering the whole grill is just kind of flopping around, I guess we can adjust that down the road. We got extra parts. I think that one probably goes right there. Okay, it's just like brand new again. Anyway, 1969 Mustang. I want to get this thing in the shop. Appreciate you going along for the ride today. But once we get the car in the shop and we have a little time, we'll go ahead and do our initial once over. I can tell you right now, the engine does run. The guy actually put some time and money into that. It needs some tuning. One of the tie rod ends, I believe on this driver's side, it's not even hooked up, so as we winch this off the trailer, this tire is just going to do whatever it wants to do. Hopefully it just goes straight right back into the shop. It's got no brakes. And that's not much different than factory, because a lot of these Mustangs were just four-wheel disc. So, I don't know. What should we do about that? It does have some vintage and typical flaking, but awesome SS Krager wheels. So even though they're flaking, we can take the steel wool to those and polish them up. These are pretty bad in the back, but they do got the BFGs on it, and the treads, not real bad. Not real bad. So anyhow, let's just get the truck moved, situated up to the shop, get a battery hooked up to the winch so we can get the car back in the shop, and then we'll just pick up from there. This is fun, right? We're having a good time. Okay, kids, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, we've got the Mustang backed into the garage. And so this is kind of the first look in its resting place for the moment. So we're just going to do a quick walk around. We're not going to put a whole bunch of time into this video, but we will be doing a video soon where we kind of go over the car, take a look at what we're working with, essentially, and maybe come up with some ideas of what we want to do. Now, I was just thinking as I was looking at the car, you know, when I went and bought this car, I crawled under it, looked at it. There's a lot of things that needed to be done better. One of the things I think about, though, is that I'm not big on criticizing the work that was done before you. Look, somebody did some work on the car, and maybe it's not up to your expectation in certain areas, and maybe they did a phenomenal job in others. But look, the car still exists. And someday, down the road, after we're done working on this car, somebody else is probably going to come in behind us, and they're going to look at stuff that I did. They'll be like, what were they thinking? I don't care, and neither should you. Go find yourself a project car, look at it, decide if it's something that you want to tackle, and be happy with the fact that you got it. I could say, look, you know, that's probably not the way we want it yet. We should go to the other side and just check this side too. Oh, that's not half as bad. You look at the grille. I would notice the Mustang emblem. LB has already pointed it out. I believe on this car, our emblem is supposed to be over on this side. And, you know, that's about right. It's going to fall out if I don't be careful here. So it's not perfect. And as we get to the underneath of the car, while it's got some new pans in it, there's a lot of drilling and spot welding and then re-welding and seam sealer that needs to be put in, you know, door gaps that need to be lined up. Somebody shaved the drip rail off here, which I'm actually a fan of. I think that'll look good. Go around to the back side. It's a typical 69 Mustang rear end. Is the rear bumper mounted? Oh, that thing's solid. It is missing the rear valence panel, and the dogs, they're just ready to show you all the stuff that we need to work on. But look, it's a 69 Mustang. The interior is what it is. Seats need reupholstered. Like I said, new floor pans, but things need finished up, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I did find out, because my wife told me, I hate that.
Back up so you can see it.
She wants me to back up. Okay, so here's the deal. I get home, and like I said, I looked at the things when I went to look at the cars, when I'm trying to tell you, I focused on the stuff that was important to me. But what I did not notice, and I would have not noticed for quite some time, probably because I'm a boy, and boys, well, we're stupid sometimes. But we got it off the trailer, and the wife said, did you notice that the rear tires are on one side and the front tires are on the other? And I was like, what are you talking about? Well, she's right. So if you're looking at the front, the rear tires are both on the driver's side, front and back. And the front tires are both on the passenger side. No, I didn't notice. Like I said, we do know that the tie rod end on the driver's side, it's not even connected. So this driver's side tire, you just got to kind of maneuver it manually. But she what? It's
very wide.
Yes. So she says, you know, the front tire on the driver's side is very wide. It doesn't match. It's because it belongs on the passenger rear. Okay. So look, I don't have it all figured out. I mean, look, the front end, it looks awesome. You know, I'm kind of particular, and we'll fine tune these things, but you know, okay, so this headlight, you know, tweak it this way. This one's completely upside down and tweaked the wrong way. We're not going to open up the hood today. We'll do that in the next video. In fact, in the next video, we're going to really go over the car. I'm going to wash the windshield and the back window, because there's nothing like, I got a great deal, like having a clean windshield. We might even wipe down the dash. We're going to go through all the parts that we do have, maybe talk about some of the parts that we don't. I think the dash will clean up decent. Well, hey, we got new handles for the doors. You see them, they're right there. So that's not bad. The car was originally gold, I believe, is what the wife and I are figuring out. Somebody painted it red. We'll talk about maybe what color options we think we might want to do on the car. There's a lot to do. It's a project car. We do this because it's fun, because it's nostalgic, and I just had a really good time. I'm thankful that I was able to purchase the car today. You know, there again, the gentleman I bought it from, awesome guy. He did a lot of work on the car, and we're just going to take it to the next level. So watch with us. Come along for the ride. Let's see what we can turn this into, and I'm done. That's it for today. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Come back for part 2. You know, we got a lot of projects going on here, so, you know, it might be a few weeks in between videos on this particular car, but I'm excited about it. You don't see a whole lot of these out on the road anymore, and I think it's going to be awesome. And for those of you who have been talking about the 55 Chevy, yes, that car, that's a keeper. It's a forever car for me. I won't get rid of it. I bought it from a good friend of mine. We're not starting on this car yet because until the shop is finished, and it's come a long way, but until this shop is done and I'm ready to completely torpedo this car into a bajillion pieces and find a place to store all those parts, we're not touching this car until the shop's done. This car, it also needs a lot of work, but this is a project car that we're going to work on right now while all this other stuff is going on. So anyway, God bless you guys. I hope that you had a great day. My wife, I would say that she probably hopes that you also had a great day.
Yes.
Yes. So we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you on the next episode, and I don't know what we'll be working on, but it could be this car right here. So we'll see you soon.